In life, right? In life, you will be disappointed. You will see or you will experience a lot of disappointment in life, especially in relationships. You have to understand the fact that just think about this, right? A lot of times, the same way you meet a person, the same way you get a person in the sense of dating and courting that individual, you have to understand a lot of times that's how you leave, how you lose them. You know what I mean? That's how you lose them. So think about that, right? Ponder that for a little while, right? But my thing is, if you're looking to have a serious relationship, right? Because at the beginning of a relationship, you know what I'm saying, with your partner, your woman, everything is cool, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all dipping in the sauce, y'all taking trips, you doing this, you doing that. But how much do you really know about your partner at that point in life, right? Especially if you meet them at a function, a party, a gathering. You know what I'm saying? You can have several conversations, but I'm a believer after the conversations, I need to see actions. I need to see how you react to certain situations. You know what I mean? See, I'm the type of dude, you know what I'm saying? As I'm a little older now, I'm in my 40s, right? I'm the type where, I'm doing okay for myself. I ain't rich or nothing, but I'm doing all right. You feel me? So I'm the type of dude today where if I was to meet a new woman, you feel me, and we start dating, I'm actually going to set up, I'm gonna set up things for her to see how she react. I'm gonna leave a stack of money. I'm the type, you know, I'll leave a couple of $100, just leave them on the dresser or just leave them sitting in odd places in my house just to see who I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Because you can meet somebody, you could be dating somebody for a while and everything sound good. Like, oh yeah, if I had this situation, I would never do you like this. I would never do you like that. I would never take money from you. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that. Well, okay, if you say that, right? I'm the type to test you on that. See, I'm down to lose a couple of hundred over losing everything I built for dealing with somebody that's not worthy of me. You feel me? I'd rather lose a couple of hundred than have 18 years of pain messing around and dipping in the sauce and having a baby with you. And now you're taking me to court, right? So when it comes to the money, yeah, I'll leave a couple of hundred sitting around. I'll leave a couple of hundred sitting around on purpose just to see what you're going to do. If you're going to tell me, like, hey, babe, I see you have some money sitting on the dresser, been sitting there for a little while. I want to make sure you knew that it was there. I'm trying to see how you're going to react to it. See, for me, like I said, I look at the bigger picture. If I got to lose a couple of hundred instead of losing my savings to you, losing everything I built to you, when I know at the end of the day, you're not really here for me. You just here for what I offer to you. You just here because of the things you can get from me. And that's why I say everyone will disappoint you, especially in a relationship. You will get disappointed. You have to know it's a reality of any long-term relationship. Now, it may not be a situation where they're trying to steal from you. I give you that, but it's still going to be something you're going to have to deal with. And the sooner you can be able to handle that type of situation will determine what type of relationship you're going to have and if this is going to be something long term. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type, man, hey, man, you feel me? I'd rather lose a couple of dollars Then have to worry about you long term. Where I have to worry about you having access to my savings. Where I have to worry about, you using me, running up my credit cards, maxing out my cards just for your own pleasure with no disregard for me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, man. I'm not the type, nah. So my advice, my advice to you, man, is to anybody, man or woman, just test them. See how they react. You feel me? Because I'd rather know what I'm dealing with today than to have to figure it out 20 years later, 30 years later when I don't have the same motion that I have today. I'm not as, you feel me? I'm not as flexible as I am today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be super old and gray and come to find out I'm laying with a snake. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or about time I figure it out, the safe dry, huh? I figure out, oh man, you a fraudster. You taking money from me. So that's why I say, if you dating somebody and you want to have a healthy relationship, in my opinion, what I would recommend is set up a sting on them in the sense of, for me, I'm gonna leave a couple of hundred on the dresser, or I'm gonna leave them, laying on the floor or somewhere in the bathroom, somewhere I forgot about it, and see if you would tell me about that money I left, or you just take it and spend it. Some women I have dealt with, that I've done that too. They'd come back after they had spent the money. They'd come back and say, "Oh, you had 200, uh, sitting on the dresser, and I figured you wasn't going to miss it. So I just took it and I went and bought me some hair. You know what I mean? I done went and got my nails done. I done, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, swole up. You feel me? Hold up. How you just gonna take my money and not come and talk to me about it? How you gonna take my money and first of all, you should have been asking me about the money that I left there in the sense of like, oh, this your money you left here? You forgot you left this money? Like, it should have been something along those lines. It shouldn't be a situation where you go and spend it and you come back and tell me about it later. Because you know what I'm gonna do after that? You gone, baby. Feel me? A couple of hundred that I had, you can have that. Pack all your stuff, get up out of here. Because I can't trust you. See, I'm the type of dude, I don't care how good you got that wet. I don't care how good you got that gob 3000. I don't care how good we have a good relationship. If I can't trust you, I can't be with you. That's a deal breaker for me. You feel me? That's a deal breaker because I can't sleep good at night laying next to you, and I'm constantly thinking because I think a lot. And if I'm laying next to you and I know I can't trust you, that means in the back of my mind, I'm trying to figure out, what is she here for? You feel me? What are you trying to get from me now? Did I leave money on the dresser? Did she take the money? Dang, did she get access to the safe? Did she watch me putting in my PIN number on my debit card? Like, that's what I'm saying. If I can't trust you, I can't be with you. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what's important to me. See, I'm the type of dude, I can handle a lot of different type of situations, but what I can't handle is trust. I can even handle you cheating on me to a degree. If I've been with you for years and we done built up things together. See, y'all want to have this real conversation? Let's have a real one, right? I'm gonna keep it real, man. You feel me? I can handle, depending on who it's with. You feel me? Depending on who it's with, how long it was for, I can handle that. I can handle a woman cheating on me. You feel me? That's not a deal breaker for me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna have a free for all with me. No, that's not it. You definitely not gonna have a free fall. But if it happened, you feel me, and you come and tell me, that's the key. Do if you tell me. If I have to find out, I have to find a way, little ways, because I don't check a woman phone. But if I have to snoop around and figure it out and putting two and two together, it's going to end bad for you. But if a woman is grown enough to go out there and do it and she tell me why, and we done been together for years, we got property together, especially if we married, I'm not finna leave that fast. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I'm not gonna leave that fast. I know a lot of dudes can't handle that. But if we got kids involved, we have property involved. I done been with you with over 5+ years. I'm not just gonna let you go that easy. I'm gonna keep it real with you. See, a lot of dudes don't want to come out and tell you this. I'm gonna be up front and let you know. See, I live in my truth. You feel me? I stand in my truth, and I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all, right? I can handle that, but I can't handle you not being. I can't handle you not being real with me. Loyalty is everything with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why for me, early in the relationships, I'm gonna set up little plots to see if you're gonna see what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna leave a couple of hundred sitting around. You feel me? Just to see if you're gonna take the bait, see if you take the couple of hundred. Because if you steal money from me, I can't trust you. Because guess what? I leave them couple of hundred sitting around just to test you. And if you come back and tell me, oh, I see you had a, 200-300 that was sitting on the dresser, you know, I just wanted to let you know it was there. It been sitting there for a day or two. I just wanted you to know. So guess what I'm gonna say? You know what? Thank you for telling me about that. You can have that, baby. Go get you. Go get your nails done. Get you a mani and a pedi, huh? You feel me? Like a lot of people, to me, you got to do that. Because guess what? They test you when you go to your job, right? When he trying to get hired somewhere, you got to go through an interview or orientation, right? You got to go to school to get a degree. You got to understand the terms and conditions of whatever profession you're trying to go into, right? So why you don't do that for your own life? Why you don't do that in your relationship? You feel me? Why you don't do that with the person that's laying next to you every night? It ain't just about the sex. No, it's not all about the sex. It's if we really compatible or not and can I trust you or not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very important to me. Because if we living together, that means you're gonna know a lot of my secrets. You're gonna know a lot of my habits, where I like to go, what you know what I'm saying? Where I like to spend a lot of my time. So you're gonna have that access to me that it's people, strangers don't know me would never have. So that means I'm more vulnerable to you. So if I can't trust you, I can't be with you. I'm just saying. And one thing you got to be real with yourself, especially any young adult, right? Any young adult, new relationship, you got to understand that whoever you dating, whoever you looking to have a long-term relationship, marriage with, your partner will disappoint you at some point in time. It may not be cheating, it may not be stealing, but you will deal with disappointment. It's inevitable. You will have to handle that. And that's the thing that when you're young, you have to build yourself up to. Unless you got an OG like myself trying to give you the game. You know what I'm saying? Based on my experiences. Because sometimes you do have something that's worth keeping. Sometimes you do have a relationship that's worth fighting for. But is it perfect? No. Will they disappoint you? Yes. Now, what that disappointment is, that's what you have to figure out what you're willing to tolerate. Because what you willing to tolerate with, I may not be able to. And what I'm able to tolerate, you may not be able to tolerate on your end. You feel me? So the thing of it is, you have to figure out what you are willing to accept when it comes to disappointment in a relationship. What's your deal breaker? And when you're young, it's hard to figure that out because you bouncing everywhere. You like this one, you like that one, you like them short, you like them thick, you like them tall. Huh? You don't know what you like yet. So until you really get boil that down to figure out what type of partner you want to have, that's where all this disappointment starts at. That's where it starts at first. But then once you get past that phase, now you in a relationship. Now it's a whole different type of disappointment because now it's the emotions involved. Now it's maybe kids involved, marriage involved, property involved. So you got to figure out what is your deal breaker. That's why I never tell anybody, man, you should do this, this, and that. No, I'm going to give you my experience. I'm going to give you my point of view, and you see if it works for you. Because just like everybody's struggle is different, everybody tolerance in a relationship is different. So what I deem that's my deal breaker may not be your deal breaker, but you got to figure out what type of deal are you willing to accept. Huh? Do you feel? Come on now. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I am Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you is nothing but good game. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? And as you get older, when you're dealing with disappointment, at least for me, right? I expected more. So it doesn't hit me as hard as it would when I was in my early 20s, early 30s. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to adjust. See, to me, in a relationship, dealing with work, kids, your partner, your family, your loved ones, your friends, it's all about learning how to adjust in life. You have the best way, in my opinion, for you to maneuver and navigate through all these things, all these difficult situations, is how you adjust, how you react to things. For me, when I was, in my early 20s, early 30s, I'm quick to react. I wasn't thinking this fast. I was quick to react and be like, what? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? As opposed to me checking myself first to see what did I do wrong in this situation? What have I done to make you react the way you did? Now, this ain't no simp type stuff. This ain't what I'm talking about. I'm just saying I'm also being responsible for my actions of what I did or didn't do in the relationship. And once I figured that out, now I'm coming to you. Now I'm looking at you to see, why would you do this to me? Why is it so easy for you to disrespect me? See, now I need to understand you, because now the understanding I had of you, I was incorrect. So now I have to learn you again. We have to learn each other again. You feel me? So that's why I say being real with me, being loyal to me is the biggest thing to me. I never mentioned cheating. That's too deep for you, huh? That's too deep for you. Because in my opinion, right, if you real with me, you would tell me if you did or if you didn't. If I find out later on and I asked you if you cheated on me, now I have a problem because I shouldn't have to search for it. You should be grown enough to tell me. Because guess what? You flip it around on me. If I cheat on you, the man who I am today, if I go out there, I see I like the thunder thighs women. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a fat ass for me, but you need them thighs for me, right? the volleyball type chicks. You know what I mean? She got to have thick thighs, or I like them tall and slim like basketball players. That's my type. So if I see one of those types and we happen to link up and do what we do, yeah, that I mean. Guess what, though? I'm going to come home and I'm going to tell you. Now, I know this could be the end of our relationship, but for me, I can't lay next to the woman that I love that's next to me every single night, knowing that I went out there and did what I did. I at least want you to know what I have done to you for my own personal selfish pleasure. And now in my crazy mind, even though the woman is going to react however she react, right? I at least know that I was able to tell her what I did and give her the opportunity to make her decision. Because that's all I ask. Allow me to make the decision. Because I can't control what you do, but you can control how you react to me, how you respond to me. Huh? Oh, we cooking now. So if you go out there, you feel me? And you see something, you know what I mean? You link up with somebody and you can't even come back and tell me. Now I feel like I'm a simp. Now I feel like I'm being played. Now I'm feeling like, who is this person I'm laying next to? Because how can you lay next to me every single night saying you love me, but you can't keep it real with me? I'm that type. That's just like me. Like I said at the beginning of this conversation, if we in a new relationship and I see its potential, it's something that I want to have or want to continue with you, relationship wise, I'm gonna set up pitfalls and see if you fall in them. I'm gonna leave a few $100 sitting around. I'll leave a couple of my jewelry sitting around just to see what you do. See, I'm willing to lose a few dollars. I'd rather lose a few dollars than lose my savings, than lose my property, than lose my time for 18 years having a child with somebody that's not worthy of me. Just like I want to give you the opportunity to have a choice, allow me to have that choice. And if you respect me that much, you would at least give me that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That may have went over a few people's head, but hopefully you peep game on that. Because I really mean that. You feel me? Because you can't say you love me. I mean everything to you, but yet you can't keep it real with me. Huh? You know what I'm saying? You can't keep it real with me? I'm just saying. And it's like, especially for the guys, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from a personal experience. That's why I always talk about it's about the sex, but it's really not. It's all about, are you willing to tolerate each other? Are you willing to work it out with each other? Because you can have the greatest sex ever. But if you can't communicate with each other, after a while, it don't matter how good you get in that gob gob 3000. It wouldn't matter how good you get that whoosh, 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 that, you know what I mean, that slippery slope. You feel me? After a while, it ain't gonna matter. Because you're gonna be your mental is gonna be so messed up because you can't communicate in the relationship. You're gonna feel like you just a walking zombie out here. You feel me? You just start doing things by routine, not because you want to. It's just because this is You used to doing one, two, and three. So you do one, two, and three without even thinking about it. So you just kind of like on cruise control in the relationship. And that's a bad thing. So like when I mention the cheating thing, that's why I first look back on myself to see, why would you want to cheat on me? What was I doing wrong in the relationship? And then once I figure that out in my mind, now I'm coming to you. Why would you do this to me? You know what I'm saying? Whether we stay together or not, at least I would like to know. You feel? A lot of people can't handle that. I talked to a couple of my partners just a while ago. And a lot of my partners, man, they like, man, I couldn't handle that. I couldn't handle being cheated on. But I told them like this, yeah, I mean, you have your opinion, I respect it. But just think about if you got kids involved. You're gonna allow this stranger that doesn't have the same value in your household to destroy your household, destroy the father, if you got kids, destroy the father relationship in the house. You know what I'm saying? Destroy the whole family dynamic. Now, I'm not saying, if you're not with that, cheating, I understand that, but just understand what the domino effect is when you have kids involved, when you have property involved, business, different things you may have linked together where it's real lucrative. I'm not saying it's all about the money, but let's be honest, right? When you build a a union together, that's not easily broken. Well, at least in my eyes, it should not be easily broken. But y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments if you feel different. You know what I'm saying? But a couple of my partners, they like, man, I couldn't do it, man. Sean, I couldn't handle it. All I told him was, hey, man, keep living. Keep living, man. Keep living. You be surprised what you willing to deal with. You be surprised what you willing to tolerate when you have built something. Y'all have built something together and it wasn't just based around sex. Huh? I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? Because I was watching a little bit of the live of academics earlier right before I started going live, and he was talking about the girl he was dealing with at DJ Academics. And so I was going to start this show off with something totally different, but watching that and thinking back on my own personal situation, I was like, man, I got to come in here and at least talk about this disappointment, because we all got our struggles. We all have things, that hinder us for ourselves and in a relationship, you know? But you got to figure out what you're willing to deal with. I feel like that's the first step. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to figure out, you know what is your deal breaker? What is the thing that you be like, you know what, I got to walk away from this? Because watching that DJ Academics live, he was talking about how his girl, or I guess ex-girl now, stole like 500,000 from him. And he still stayed with her. You know what I'm saying? So his deal breaker is different than everybody else's, for most other people. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't have 500,000 just sitting around, but it's just, hey, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying that to use that for example to say that everybody toleration what they willing to tolerate is different than others. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm not willing to put up with, you may be willing to put up with. But that's the thing you have to figure out. That's the thing you need to have that understanding with yourself to say, hey, you know what? If such and such happened, I'm done with this. You know? But just keep in mind, everybody will disappoint you. You know what I mean? It's just the nature of the nature of Earth, man, and you know what I'm saying of the human beings. You know, all of us is not perfect. Some people actions are worse than others, but it's still a disappointment. You feel me? You know, because I'll tell you this though, and that's another thing too, man. When those disappointments happen, you that this is where it's going to really tell a tale of how much you willing to tolerate and how you can handle pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you see a videotape of your girl cheating on you, or your partners come back and said, they seen your girl with this dude, or for the ladies, you know, you find out your dude was cheating in the same bed that y'all sleep in. How would you react then? You feel me? That's the key. Because depending on how far you're willing to go in those negative situations, you know, may affect you long term, especially if it's any criminal activity involved. Oh boy, huh? But that's what you got to figure out, what you willing to tolerate. Because everybody toleration is different, but it's all about your own personal feelings in that situation. Huh? So yeah, man. Shout out to DJ Academics, man. Sound like you definitely going through it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have all the answers. 'Cause I'm just telling from my own personal experience because I can tell you stories all night about that. You feel me? Not that particular situation, but just my own. You know what I mean? I ain't never had nobody take that much cash from me. Hey, now, you know what I mean? I ain't never deal with that. I'll be like, hold up, man. Some gonna have to shake. Some man. But nah, I just think this though, right? Anybody that say they got a perfect relationship, those are the people that have the most problems in a relationship, huh? I say it again. The ones who say they have a perfect relationship, those are the ones who have the most problems in their relationship, huh? Because either their partner is not telling them the truth, or are they in denial of their relationship. You feel me? Because to me, nothing is perfect. You can always find a flaw in pretty much anything on this earth. You know what I mean? So how all of a sudden your relationship is perfect? That's not a such thing. You know what I mean? Let's be real, right? It's something you won't like. You may not like the way the person sleep at night, huh? You may not like how the person, tell you every morning, oh, why'd you that napkin? You keep leaving napkins everywhere, huh? You only clean half the bathroom. You don't clean the toilet bowl. You feel me? It can be so many different things that it can make you feel some type of way in a relationship. So don't tell me it's perfect. That's why I say if anybody say they ain't got a perfect relationship, them the ones that's in the worst situation because they either in denial or the partner is not telling them the truth, or they're not even telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't listen to that. You feel me? I do not pay attention to that because that's you talking real reckless right now. That's reckless talking. You feel me? That's reckless talking when they say, "Oh, I got a perfect relationship. I got a perfect marriage." Yeah. Like really, really, nah. You're not being real with yourself when you make that statement. You feel me? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet you the person that said they got a perfect relationship, that's probably where they partner is cheating on them. Probably doing threesomes, quadrusomes, you know what I mean? Taking trips to Cancun, okay? Out there getting her back blew out. You talking about, you said, oh, I got a perfect relationship. Well, where your wife at now? Oh, she in Cancun with her girlfriends. They stay out there with Hector and Jose and Rodriguez, homeboy. What you talking about? Corner side of everywhere, huh? Come on now. Or they out there, entertaining each other. Hey, I'm just saying though. So don't come and holler at me about something perfect, bro. You're lying. You're lying to yourself, man. But yeah, come on now. You know what I mean? It's like that. I wouldn't believe that whatsoever. Oh yeah, we perfect, man. And, the way she laughs and the way he kissed me. Oh yeah, I just, everything is great. They lying, bro. I don't know why I make that voice though. It's funny to me when I say, but trying to crack a little jokes in it because it's a serious conversation. But we gotta have a little fun with it too. But yeah, man, everyone will disappoint you. So the thing of it too, we about to get into the other topic was going into 2024, right? What will you stop doing? Hey, 2024. What will you stop doing? That's the question. And for me, what will I stop doing in 24? Hmm. You know what I'm gonna stop doing? I'm not a guy that make a lot of excuses about my life, but at the same time, I need to stop overthinking things and just go in. You know what I mean? Like I'm the guy that because I handle so many different things when it comes to myself, taking care of my household and everything else. Sometimes I think I get in my own way. So 2024, I'm just gonna let everything fly. Like right now, I got probably like 10 videos right now in the tuck, and I'm just lining them up. I'm gonna just keep working. So as I do my lives, get ready, man. All my subscribers, get ready because next year is we about this gonna be a doozy. I got so much stuff lined up. I'm just working behind the scenes. So as we go into January, you know what I'm saying? All next year, y'all gonna see a whole lot of me. I'm dropping a whole lot more material and I'm just gonna let it go. Some of the stuff is just I'm trying different things, and I'm gonna be unapologetic and just I'm letting it fly next year. So I'm gonna stop just getting in my own self way. I'm gonna stop getting in my way because I feel like I'm blocking my own self. I'm blocking my blessings by overthinking things and just let it fly. For this year, 2023, I was so just trying to be focused, but I think that I was overthinking things and just not letting things just go. Don't even think about it. If I think it, I'm able to put the pieces together and make something happen. I'm gonna just let it go. I'm putting it out. I'm not a big edit guy. I do edit my stuff to a degree, but I'm just letting it flow. So get ready, man. I got a lot of stuff. Already, like I said, I got 10 videos in the tuck. we finna, it's going down. So get ready for 2024. I'm not getting in my own self way. I'm gonna stop getting in my own way. Hey, now that's one of the things I'm gonna stop doing. You know what else I'm gonna stop doing? I'm gonna stop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm also I'm so used to doing everything on my own. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna start looking to get a little bit more help. You know what I'm saying, with my channel, and even with my edits. I think I'm gonna stop doing all my edits all the time, and see if I can get somebody with a certain energy to help me do my edits when I need it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. But outside of, let's see, outside of my videos, let me see. Just I think work wise next year, I still work a lot of hours, but I think I'm gonna try to be more strategic on how I do my how I work, at my regular job. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna be more strategic on how I work my hours. Cause this year, I did well work wise, but personally, I really had no time to really do too much of anything. So 24, I'm gonna try to squeeze in more personal time, to be around my family more. And so I'm gonna try to be more strategic next year. So next year I'm gonna be a little bit more strategic and less just wilding out and just going working super crazy. Because this year I was a madman. I'm trying to max out everything, But I'm gonna still max out everything next year, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different, you know. So y'all let me know what y'all gonna do for next year. You know what I'm saying? What you plan on not doing, huh? You feel me? And another thing I think I'm gonna stop doing, I make sure, when it comes to people around me, I'm not taking no disrespect next year. So anybody that I feel is disrespecting me, I'm gonna stop that quick. So I ain't taking no disrespect next year. You feel me? Next year gonna be I'm gonna call that the money ball. 2024, that's the money ball year for me. And we ain't taking no disrespect, huh? No disrespect. 2020, you know what I mean? 2024, huh? We're not taking no disrespect. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, hold up, man. We're not taking it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be like that. Sometimes you just gotta just lean in and say, you know what? Man, I'm not taking no disrespect. You know what I mean? And just go for what you want to go for, regardless. You know? So it's like I just personally feel like that's what you have to do. You got to figure out what you want to stop doing. 2024, you got to figure out what's the negativity in your life. You need to find a way to stop doing that. You feel me? And turn that into some positivity. So I'm gonna stop dwelling on the negativity and start really focusing on the positive side. You feel me? Because I feel like that's what need to be showcased a whole lot more. Let's turn that negative into a positive. You know, because I feel like you kind of stop yourself. You kind of get in your own way. You know what I mean? Hold on. Make sure. Okay, my levels. They just said I'm checking my levels, making sure. Because sometimes when I go live, my levels be off a little bit. But hold up. I think we looking good now. Yeah, there we go. you know? And that's the other thing too. You got to also remember this, right? I personally feel like you got to stop allowing other people to have like the power in your life in the sense of you got to stop allowing other people to control your energy when it comes to negativity, when it comes to how you react to certain situations. I personally feel like that's we all, myself included, need to stop doing that. Stop allowing other people to have control over your actions. You feel me? Stop allowing people to have that type of force over you when at the end of the day you are the one that control the situation. You know what I mean? Because that's the truth of it. You the one that really have all the control. But when you allow somebody else to get in your head or get you to move a certain way based on their, you know, how they see you or how they perceive you, you have to learn how to not allow that to affect you, to get you off your square, basically. You got to always stay on your square, man. And stand on that. So 2024, I'm standing on my square and I'm letting everything fly. And we're not taking no disrespect. We're checking it at the door, the front door, the back door. Feel me? We shutting it down from the gate, huh? From the gate, it's getting shut down, huh? We ain't taking no disrespect. 2024. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all tonight. This ain't gonna be a long one. I just had to come on here. So I appreciate anybody watching this live tonight. I will be going live tomorrow and New Year's. I got something planned big for New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve going into the new year, I will be going live and I will have I got some special things I'm rolling out for the new year. So if you're new to my channel, oh boy, it should definitely be here for New Year's Eve, you know, and check out what I got going on. I'm gonna try to stay on there for a few hours. So if everything go right, I should be coming on around 10 p.m. on Sunday night from 10 p.m. all the way through New Year's. You feel me? And as we get close to 12 o'clock hour, at least here on the West Coast, I'm in the Bay Area. And once we get, closer to 12 o'clock, that's when I'm gonna start dropping some few things on my live. So you definitely don't want to miss that. I promise you it's gonna be worth watching. So because I'm putting things together now, it's gonna be some nice little setup. So come and check me out on New Year's Eve going into the new year if you can. I appreciate it. And just know that at the end of the day, it's all about how you react to things because you can't control how other people act, but you can control how you react to things. That's the key to it. You have to learn how to react to things in a certain way because not every situation need the same energy, but you have to know what energy is needed in the situation. Huh? So want to appreciate y'all watching this live tonight. And remember that at the end of the day, you have all the control. You have the control. You have the power. So choose to use it and release it wisely. Because not everybody is worth having access to you. Not everybody should have that, privilege to be around you if you feel like they're not worthy of you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest part about life is figuring out who is who and who's worth having your time. Thank you for watching this live. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. I'm Sean B. Stoller. Till next time, peace.